live. Yeah. I'm live. Okay, so last time I kind of forgot what I was doing, had a huge brain fart, pushed a bunch of buttons, it turned off. Oopsie poopsies. So here I am. I'm live. It was basically just me babbling for 6 minutes and nobody even showing up to chat with me anyway. So I don't expect people to actually show up and talk to me anytime soon. It took me over 260 videos just to get the 50 people to subscribe in order for me to do the YouTube live to begin with. Ironically, now I'm at 72 subscribers, which is funny. But hey, I'll take it. I'm also at 260 plus videos. Shoot, that says a lot. It is weird though, because it's like, I just wanted to do this right here. I wanted to have random conversations with random people about random topics, random subjects, whatever. Let's have fun. Let's kill the day. I mean, you're looking at a 100-degree day. We got wind that comes and goes at 20 miles an hour. You don't really want to go out into the pure sunlight, the UV, because that's going to hit you and hurt you. So let's do live. Let's have a conversation. It's not like people are working in their cubicles and go, oh, I'm gonna bypass the Spotify and actually work. I'm gonna go to YouTube Live and have conversations with people. No, I'm pretty sure there's freeloaders online right now. They sleep in their bed. They wake up in the morning. They then sit up in their bed, remain seated in their bed until nighttime, and then they just kind of creep on down to a laying position, put the blankets back over them, and go back to sleep. And then in the morning, they kind of scoot themselves back to sit themselves up and continue the process. The only time their feet touch the ground is when they want to go to the fridge or the bathroom, and chances are they try to use it as a 2-for-1 combo, fridge and bathroom, one trip. I call them my ex-girlfriends now that I think back. But there are lots of guys like that too. There's lots of people like that. It's really sad. It's like people want to become 600-pound, this is my life, but they don't want to be the 600 pounds. They just want to live like the 600-pound person. They want to be in bed and bedridden and have meals served to them in bed all day. Hell, I've had girlfriends that are 5 pounds, 5 feet tall. Their feet don't touch the ground unless they're going to the bathroom. But they'll be more than willing to call you up. Hey, where are you going? Oh, you're going to Target? Shit, they got Starbucks in Target. Can you pick me up some Starbucks? No. No, get off your ass. Do it yourself. So, person that just showed up, random questions, random conversations. That's it. That was this finger, I promise. People get so fucking scared. It's amazing. You're hiding behind a screen. If you don't like how things are going, you push the little button in the corner. Oh, wait, this corner, the little X, and all of YouTube shuts down for you. And then you reopen it, and it's as if nothing ever happened in the first place. Imagine that. But people can't process that. You can go online, email people, giving them your IP address while attempting to catfish them, but you're too scared to make a comment on a YouTube live. Okay. You can lead a horse to the water, I guess. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to smoke my ganja. I'm going to wait. The fact of the matter is, I could go out and I could rake. I got 3 acres of land behind me, and it's all high desert. It's all dead weeds, dead grass. You know, in the winter, you get a bunch of rain. You get a bunch of wild grass, wild weeds, wild plants. And then the summer comes and it evaporates all the moisture. The plants die, but they still stay standing. Now, I could go out there and I could rake it all up and I could have a fire hazard around my property because that's what you're supposed to do is rake up the dead grass. Or I could take a break. And at the age of 41, that's really hard. Forcing yourself to take breaks and forcing yourself to do a grocery list are two of the hardest things you will ever have to do in your life as you grow up because you have to admit you are forgetting things. You need a list. You need to remember things. You are getting old. Things will slip your memory. Otherwise, you're going to have to suffer from what I call Walmartitis, where you go to Walmart for toilet paper, you spend about $300 on a bunch of crap, you come home and you go, hey, I got everything but toilet paper, I'll be right back. So that's a reality. That happens in your 30s and 40s. When you're younger, it's cute and it's fun because you're bored. And your parents, especially my parents, they were like, get out of the way, I could do it faster. So anytime an opportunity presents itself, such as my mom forgetting tomato paste. Oh, here's $5. Go to the store, go get me tomato paste. And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And it wasn't being a good kid. It wasn't any of that. It was an objective. I was wanted for something. I was relied upon, I guess. But as I get older, my instant kryptonite is, and it's a mindset that other people have towards you, which is, I don't have to do it. So and so will take over for me. Or a lot of times, like what wives will do, there's a famous YouTube video right now where a wife goes out with spray paint and spray paints a bunch of lines on the lawn. And she's like, look, honey, this is what it would look like if we had a swimming pool. By the way, I talked to the contractor. Here's his business card. He's expecting your phone call. But I'm not saying you have to do it. Well, yeah, you kind of are. Let's see here. I completely neglected to write any subjects down in my notebook, so I have nothing to truly talk about. However, I am bored as shit, and I am forcing myself to take a break. And since this is 7 minutes, and the one before this was 6 minutes, that means I've been on break for 13 minutes. And I told myself I was going to be on break until about 5 p.m. Oh, shit, dude, that's 2 hours from now. I'm not doing that. I have this OCD about raking. I love raking. There's a place in California. It's a county called Calaveras County. And my grandparents got a cabin up there. And it's 4,000 feet above sea elevation. It's in the Sierra Nevadas. There's really nothing significant about Calaveras County except for, Mark Twain and Angels Camp and Twain Hart and Murphy's, California being the largest single gold nugget found in the world. But I mean, other than that, no big deal. And so I grew up raking pine needles, and the law up there back then was you had to rake pine needles away from your household and create a buffer zone around your household. Used to use it as a punishment, and I accepted it that it was punishment. So I hated raking. I grew up absolutely hating the rake. I hated raking, hated everything about it. And as a matter of fact, I would literally go down the hill with the rake behind me, and I put all my weight into the rake, and I would basically be making cornrows rake and just scarring up the land. And then I move out here to 3 acres, and it's all dead grass, and you see the Los Angeles hills on fire, and then you see the hills to Tehachapi on fire, and then you see these hills on fire and those hills on fire. And I'm like, shit, I got to go out there and rake. And I'm like, wait a sec. All I'm doing is combing. A rake is a comb on a handle, and I'm just combing the earth, and I'm getting all this dead shit off. So it's kind of like when you're like combing your hair and you're getting the knots out of your hair. Oh, okay. Well, for me, yeah, kind of hard to imagine. But once upon a time, I did have hair down on my shoulders, total metalhead. And as I'm realizing this, I'm like, I could get this. I could go faster if I don't push down so hard. Wow, I could rake super fast. And now at 40 years old, for me to rake, it's like, hey, this is almost meditation in a way. It's pretty cool. But growing up as a kid, you go outside and you rake. That was the equivalent of picking up dog shit. My screen is bouncing around a little bit because the wind's picking up. We're now at 30 miles an hour, but I ain't going nowhere. So let's see here. I wrote down a bunch of bullet points. Let me see if I got anything worth talking about. California, high desert. That's where I'm at. In between, let's say Los Angeles and Mojave. There's a big old chunk of land that answers your question. Don't drink these. These are poison. As I drink this, I'm actually conflicted because I don't understand how you can sell turn. No, wait, what is it? He has the mat in WWE that he rented, but you look at the turnbuckles poles and they say C4 energy. But then Ric Flair, who wrestles for WWE, is selling his energy drinks in AEW, and he's not even on AEW TV. So which energy drink am I supposed to be dumping my money into? It's amazing what I talk about when I'm reaching, grasping for straws. In truth, I was out in the high desert, too much UV, started sweating, started feeling dizzy, told myself, you're getting too old, you need to take a break, go online, bullshit around on YouTube Live, talk to people, force yourself into a break, forget that time is, slipping away as you're having fun, and before you know it, you took a 2-hour break. Hey, cool. You avoided heat stroke for one more day. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to type them in. I am bored as shit and totally open to 21 questions. I am not here to collect any money from any human beings in any way. I am here to have a conversation. That's why I created the channel. That, and I have really bad track record with cell phones, and they tend to break real quickly when in my hands. So I use YouTube like a photo album / the cloud, and I download all my videos onto YouTube, which then frees up storage space on my micro SD card so I can delete them. And it's like a family photo album, but on YouTube, and it doesn't collect dust, it collects subscribers. That's my thinking, and I'm sticking to it. I need to find a way to get like 100 more people in here so we can start conversations. I don't know if I should be talking about looking back at the Flintstones and realizing how in touch with nature they were, looking at the Jetsons and getting pissed off that we don't have our cars that fit in a briefcase and hover. Or should I be talking about professional wrestling and the fact that, well, that's just a whole can of worms. I've been watching professional wrestling for like 41 years. I dare you to have a conversation with me. Or should we be talking about video games and the fact that I accidentally, inadvertently bought a Nintendo Switch Lite because I was moving to the Philippines for 6 months, decided I wanted something that I could play when I come back because they run off of Asian and we run off of ESRB. And so I bought a Nintendo Switch Lite, realized I was in my late 30s and playing Nintendo, so I bought Farming Simulator. And in the course of 6 months, I racked up over 1,000 hours on both of the maps because they only give you 2 on Nintendo Switch. And it was over 1,000 hours each. And I was like, oh, I played Farming Simulator. I'm going to go back to California and buy 3 acres of land and go start homesteading. Yeah, that translates. And the more you play GTA, the better driving record you're supposed to have, right? Yeah. Okay. Fantasy versus reality. All right. Let's see here. Pineapple absolutely 100% does belong on pizza. Let me just get that out of the way. And okay, here's the issue. I listened to a break from relationships. Well, the truth of the matter is I took 5 years off. 5 fucking years. I've been on this plot of land in the high desert for the last 3 years. And up until about 2 months ago, I was perfectly alone with just me and my dog. Now I have 5 baby chicks, 2 neighbors who I allow to live on my land for free. They live like maybe 100 feet over. They're in their 60s. And I'm trying to reach back out and talk to people and figure out what's up, what makes the world spin. I tried going to dog parks, but dog parks don't really work. People are fucking retarded at a dog park. And it's amazing how they could have a conversation with you for 5 hours, leave the dog park, drive 2 blocks down the road, see you at the store, and because your dog is in the car, they don't even recognize who you are. And then when they see your dog, they go, "Oh yeah, that dog." Well, you left. And we're going on to 17 minutes. Cool. Hey, I got 1 thumbs up. That's better than I had last time, because last time I had 0 people with 0 thumbs up. This time, at one point in time, there was 2 people watching with 1 thumbs up. That's like 100% better. So, cool beans. I'm always curious who's actually the person who watches. Like, they show the silhouette of the person, and then there'll be a 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. But, like, it's too bad you can't click on it and be like, oh, they're watching. Because at least then it would kind of sort of allow you to cater your conversations towards something. I mean, I could be going on a rant about professional wrestling, and then it turns out that there's 10 people watching, but the 10 people that are watching are all into fucking Disney characters, and it's part of their profile picture. And I could then curve the conversation to Disney, but it doesn't work like that. So I guess in essence, I could either look into the camera and treat it like the videos treat the confessionals, or the reality show treats the confessionals, or I could be going, chat, yeah, okay, let me answer these things. Okay, now back to where I was. Okay, no, can I maintain the same flow of thought while answering questions? No. So I guess I'm starting to understand why certain YouTube creators go on live and they're only answering like this one, then they let like 5 go by, then they answer another question, and then like 2 or 3 go by, and then they answer another one. Because you want to finish your train of thought. You want to at least be able to complete a sentence and then answer a question. Anyway, I feel like the spy satellites are starting to spy on me a little too much, so I want to end my stream now. Oh, there's a whole button that says end stream. Holy shit, I'm stupid. Let's get up to 20 minutes. We're at 19. We can do it together. I gotta do a stream where I walk around the property. Yeah. Did that just jump from 1903 to 1919? The hell? I wonder what would happen if I did a stream where I'm literally coloring in a coloring book. Would I have people like, no, don't color it yellow, color it turquoise. Oh my god. All right. I tried. I did succeed, so I'm not even negative about it. But 20 minutes is 20 minutes. So that being said, I'd rather be raking right now than trying to be faking. That works. Love, peace, chicken grease. I'm out of here. Don't forget to tip your waiter. And please keep your hands and feet inside the ride until we come to a complete stop at least.